My name is Alison Case. I'm a family medicine physician. If there's one issue that I witness every single day in my clinic, it's the difficulty my patients have affording the medications that I prescribe. There's nothing worse than sitting across from a patient who is visibly ill and having them tell you, "Doc, I just can't afford the medication." It's really hard for me to do my job as a physician if my patients can't access the prescriptions that I have sent for them. This has been a problem for a very long time, but has been made even worse this past year with the COVID-19 pandemic. My patients have lost not just their loved ones, but also their livelihoods. More and more often, they can't make it to pick up the medications that I prescribed. They need that money for rent and to put food on the table. But thankfully, we are seeing a light at the end of the tunnel in the COVID-19 pandemic. We have a vaccine. Pharma would have you believe that they are wholly responsible for that vaccine effort. But the fact of the matter is that it was not just the pharmaceutical companies that funded those vaccine efforts. It was taxpayers like you and me and my patients, the same patients that are struggling to afford their medications. And we paid for that vaccine not just one time, but 3 times. We paid for the research, the manufacturing, and the purchase of that vaccine. It's really important that Americans understand that this vaccine was taxpayer funded, but it's even more important for us to understand the larger situation that we face. The taxpayer dollars that were put toward that vaccine, the same dollars that the government gave to the pharmaceutical companies for the vaccine efforts, those were given without any guarantee that there be insured access. They were also given without any protections or measures in place to make sure that the pharmaceutical companies wouldn't exponentially increase the price of those vaccines over time. While the pandemic was raging on, those same pharmaceutical companies increased the price of over 750 drugs in 2020. Those are price increases that my patients cannot afford, and they're increases that makes it very difficult for me to do my job as a physician. And I'm not alone. There's nearly 1 million physicians across the United States who struggle with this exact same thing. Many of us are fed up, and we're ready to do something about it. Join us at Doctors for America and help us write a prescription for a healthier America.